This right here is the fastest boiling JetBoil on the market. And today I'm going to be testing and covering everything you need to know about this product, so stay till the end. Now let's get straight into the features of the JetBoil Flash. JetBoil is known to be a company based around compatibility, versatility, and efficiency. So it's no surprise that this system is able to nest all of its components inside of the 1 liter cook pot, so you don't have to make the tough decision if you should leave behind your cook system or spend the entire day just trying to make a campfire so you could boil some water. JetBoil has created an innovative cozy that not only protects your hands from burning, but it also tells you when it's hot by the thermochromatic heat indicator if you couldn't tell that the steam is coming out. But it is a nice luxury and touch in the outdoors. Attached to the cozy there is a handle and an opening for the carabiner, so you could attach the JetBoil wherever you'd like. Now the silicone lid has a strainer and an opening that you can drink directly from and not burn yourself due to the small lip on the lid. Additionally, the lid has a hole in the top for a coffee press. Beneath the JetBoil, there is also a cup that doubles as a measuring cup and a bowl just to give this product even more value than it already has. Looking closer at the bottom of this product, as always, it has JetBoil's signature flux ring for a faster boil time, fuel efficiency, and to evenly distribute the heat. It also has a twist locking system to keep your cook pot and burner together, so in case you tip it over, you don't accidentally scorch yourself or start any unwanted fire. The burner has a push button igniter, so you don't have to worry about leaving a lighter at home, and trust me when I say that this has happened to me so many times on the trail with other products in the past, and with this product that's never happened to me, of course, because of the igniter. So now that we covered all the features, let's get into the specs of this product. The total weight with everything nested inside is 31 ounces or 371 grams without the fuel canisters. The boil time is 100 seconds for 2 cups of water on average. Now a lot of products have fast boil times or slow boil times dependent upon the fuel efficiency. But this system right here has fast boil times and is fuel efficient, being able to boil 10 liters on 100 grams of fuel. Now the dimensions for the JetBoil is 4.1 inches in width and 7.1 inches in length. Now for this being a luxury item, of course there's all sorts of cozies and different styles you can choose to best suit your personality. This JetBoil system, along with many others, is compatible with accessories such as the coffee press, hanging kit, pot support, skillet, and the flux ring cook pot. And finally, the material this is made out of is anodized aluminum. So now we're going to get into the testing of this product, and we're so taking a closer look at the JetBoil Flash. First is the lid. You got the pouring spout, got the coffee press, and you got the strainer. And then on the inside you got the burner. On the bottom you got the measuring cup and the bowl. You could remove the cozy and replace it for a better design if you would like. It doesn't come with it, but you can also fit a 100-gram canister on the inside of it as well. Personally, I like to keep a scrub daddy on the bottom of it, and everything can be nested all together. I'm going to be testing this cook system in a controlled environment just to get the most accurate results, and I'll be using this device to read the wind speeds, temperature, time to boil, fuel consumption, and a fan for the added wind speeds. At the very end, I'll finish off with an uncontrolled winter test so we can understand the performance in cold conditions. So without further ado, let's get straight into the testing. So now we're gonna get the base weight of our canister is 196 grams. And the total temperature of the room is 21.3 degrees Celsius. And the conditions we would have been mimicking would be a nice warm sunny day without any wind at all. As soon as I crank this to the max, I'm gonna start the timer, ignite it, and then we're gonna see how fast this boils. Start. Ooh. So we are 1 minute and 20 seconds in, and as you guys can see, it is almost boiling. Okay, so boiled in 1 minute 43 seconds. Got everything cooling off. Let's go ahead and weigh this. So we started at 196 grams and now we're at 191 grams. So that only used 5 grams of fuel to get it to a rolling boil. Okay, so on here it's about it's from about 3 miles per hour to 4.2 miles per hour. So what that would mimic is if you're outside in the fall time, you know, you'd feel the wind on your face in the fall time, leaves would be rustling in the wind, no tree branches would be going across the ground, but this would mimic a mildly windy fall day. Start in 30 seconds. As you guys can see, it's almost about to boil. Okay, so 2 minutes and 11 seconds. So let's go ahead and weigh this. We got 185 grams. I don't remember what we had before, but I'll put that on the screen right here. Line. So now we have doubled the wind speed. We're going at 8 miles per hour. So now I'm gonna place this right where my measuring tool was. Start. Done boiling. We're at the 2 minute mark now. Okay, so after 3 minutes and 10 seconds, we started getting a boil. Okay, so now let's weigh out the canister, see how much we had used. So now we're currently at 175 grams left in the canister. Now the total wind speed we're at is from 10 to 11 miles per hour. There would be small branches moving across the ground, and the tops of the trees would be swaying back and forth. Start. Yeah, so as you guys can see, this flame is definitely struggling to stay alive. So I'm actually very surprised that the JetBoil flame is still intact and it's alive, because in one of my previous reviews I did the exact same test and I could not get the JetBoil to start. No matter what, it would always get blown out by the wind. So this is actually quite surprising. Okay, so 3 minutes and 34 seconds. It got a boil in 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Okay, so now let's weigh this. We are at 166 grams of fuel. So that's actually pretty good, considering we actually had quite high wind speeds. But now that we have done all the indoor testing in a controlled environment, let's take it to an uncontrolled environment. The temperature is -5 and the wind speed is 0.6 miles per hour. Start, ignite. Okay, so it's finally boiling at 2 minutes and 18 seconds. 177 grams is what we started with. 372 grams, that is 5 grams used total. This test, it is 17 degrees Celsius or 1 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wind speed is a total of 3 miles per hour. I also warmed up the canister before this test in my pocket for about 15 minutes. Unfortunately, I had an issue with the audio in this clip and didn't find out until the editing process. The total amount of time it took to boil was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so we started out at 375 grams before this test, and now we're at 367 grams, so we used a total of 8 grams of fuel. To get faster boil times with unregulated stove systems, make sure your canisters are warm and as full as possible to increase the total pressure inside, because once the pressure dips inside, the rate of flow significantly decreases, resulting in much slower boil times. So now let's take a look at the cons. The number one issue that I have with this cookpot is that this system has no option for simmer control. So either the flame is scorching hot or it's completely off and there is no in between. So if you don't plan on doing anything more than just boiling water for coffee, tea, dehydrated meals, then it's definitely the perfect system for you. Now, another issue that I have with this product is that there is no fuel regulator, and I'll explain the importance of that. A fuel regulator keeps the gas at a constant rate of flow in different elements such as hot or cold environments, or even if you're at higher altitudes. A fuel regulator would also prevent any changes in pressure if you were to suddenly tip over your cook system as well. I will say the piezo igniter has stopped working on me many times, but the simple fix for that, if you guys do have that issue, just grab the piezo igniter and bend the rod a couple of times, and then it will finally start working again. But anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this view. But anyways guys, hopefully you... I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to just... Anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I have reviews just like this one in my playlist, which I'll have right here on the screen. And I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.